Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It's Friday today. It's been a shit week. I'm just saying. It has. It's been a rough week. But it's Friday. So, TGIF, whatever works for you. If you've had a rough week, I feel your pain, people. If you've had a great week, lucky you. But anyway, we are off to Grimsby tonight. Peach Kings, way to go. But we'll talk about that after today's bag, which isn't really a bag. I've got a show tomorrow, and I was looking for some bags to replenish my stock because I've had 3 or 4 shows in the last 2 weeks, and I've sold quite a few bags. So I found a pillowcase on a shelf that is just not here, but across the room from there. And in it were these fantastic Merces. So back in the 80s, men used to carry wristlets. Typically European men, Italian men, whatever. But they had something for their own stuff. Kind of lost flavor for a few decades, but now it's kind of back. Now, not so much the kind of classic historical man bag aesthetic, but those man bags are still out there. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love, you can see that little bit of a sheen on it. There is a zipper right in front. It's not the deepest, it's only to there. But anything that you need to grab quickly, even if it's business cards or, a key fob for your underground parking or something like that, is very accessible there. Backside, there is a zipper here, which you could easily get a phone in there. I'm just saying, you could. And then you open up to what is the historic kind of Merce format. You've got some card slots here, brand new, hasn't even been used. The original little paper inserts are still there. You've got a slip pocket, a zippered pocket. This is a vintage piece, so you do have a space for checkbooks, which we used to carry. I am sure if you are creative, you can come up with something else to put in this spot. Now let's flip to the other side. You have another slip pocket, another zipper. You have a little coin pouch or whatever you want to do with that. You have a little slot for a small pen or whatever you want to put in there. And then you have your wristlet element, which you can tuck away and not use if you don't want to. So this is, and there is, oh no, that's the other one. I have another one, but it's not quite as luxe as this one, I'm going to say. It's a little flatter and not as big as this one, because you're going to be able to slide all kinds of stuff in here and still close it. If you've got, I don't know, receipts, or like this is a kind of a wristlet / wallet. And it is gorgeous. I just love it. As I'm talking to you about it, I'm thinking, what can I use this for? Probably nothing. But I'm finding stuff I didn't even know I had. Well, I did know I had it, but I forgot I had it. So that is today's item. Really, 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 really like it. So there we go. If you're a man, here you go. If you're a lady, I could find some stuff to do with this. So it doesn't really matter. Unisex is pretty well where we're going with this one. And it's listed. I've dated it 1980s just because it is kind of 80s vibe. And, you know, still 80s with this checkbook section here. So that is not a crazy strong leather smell, but beautiful, beautiful piece. So today I've already been out with my clients. We went out for dinner last night, which was nice. And then we went for a little drive to see some of the Christmas lights. So it was a little bit of a shorter visit today. I've got my list of things to do because I've got all kinds of little bits and pieces. As I said yesterday, the mattress is going nowhere tomorrow because we got to sleep on it New Year's Eve because we're going to Rosie's down the street. And I said to Pius last night, I said, we can't take the mattress to the dump tomorrow. He's like, why? I said, where are we going to sleep New Year's? He's like, oh shit, yeah. So we will be squatters on the floor. But the couch here is going. Now, I took the feet off the couch months ago. And I purchased these guys to put under it. Did not work. So there's no feet on the couch anymore because I took the old ones off and I got rid of them. Duh. And there's nothing wrong with the couch. The couch is in great condition. It's just, you got to be a Smurf to sit in it because it's so low. And we don't want a love seat. So eventually, once everything gets going, I called a roofer yesterday. He was supposed to call me today. I have a feeling this is going to be how this is going to go because it's how it's been every other time I've done work on this house. So, well, regarding the roof and the ceilings anyway, people don't show up. If they show up, you never hear from them again. And this is where my stress comes from. But anyway, the day's not over yet, so let's have some faith. But I'm not so sure. But anyway, so tonight, as I said, we're going to Peach King's. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow. So we're going to go to Teddy's in Grimsby and have some wings and cheers her birthday. And then we're both up early in the morning. Pius is going to get tires for his truck. And I am going to a show. So, needless to say, it won't be a late night. We had a horrendous sleep last night. I think we've both had a very rough week with each other. And just in general. So, yeah, bit of a sleepless night last night. More so for Pius than me. But he was up at 2:30. He'd been up till pretty well 2:30, I think. Or he'd been up for a while at 2:30. I woke up, he wasn't there. And I'm like, oh, he's in the washroom. Nope, not in the washroom. And there he is downstairs playing on his phone. So he came back to bed and kind of fell asleep. And then I couldn't get to sleep. And I'm like, oh, this is just shit. So anyway, it is what it is. We will be tired bunnies tonight. That is for sure. So that is pretty well it for today. Leather Bag Lady weather report. It was cold this morning and we had a little bit of snow. It's that time of year. It's that time of year. So, but it has warmed up a little bit. So, we'll see. I'm still going to be bundling up to go. Actually, the Peach King Arena is pretty luxe. It's got the heaters and not the bench seating. You've actually got individual seats. So your ass doesn't get quite as cold as when you're sitting on concrete or little pieces of wood resting on concrete. So it can get pretty chilly in some of these arenas. And that is about it. So hopefully you will all have a great, great, great weekend. This time, 2 weeks from now, it's Christmas weekend. Holy shit. Am I ready? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I'll get done what I get done. You can only do what you can do, right? Anyway, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday.